This artwork has been supplied to me free of charge from Fanhome.com. Please pop along to their website and see all of the other build-up artworks that they have to offer, as well as other collections of collectible things. Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 87 of Building Robocop. In this issue, we're continuing with the neck area and the shoulder assembly. But first of all, we're going to look at 3 months to create 2028. In 2012, they needed to make 2028. And apparently, they only had 3 months to do it. So there you go. That's what they were doing, creating Detroit in the future. So yes, this is the part 2 of the neck. We've got another neck joint to assemble. Basically a vertebrae, isn't it? So yeah, we're putting the tubes on the thing and fitting the bit into the and then fitting that to the bit that we've already got. And then putting a cover around it as well. Was that not what we just did? Oh no, there's like the internal piece that we've got to put in with the other bit sticking out, and then we've got a cover to go over the top of it. And then we've got a switch that we're putting into a casing ready for next time. This is obviously just a button to make him talk that sits over one of his shoulders, I think. So there you go. Creating a robotic body. AI could redefine robotics. You've got to learn. I've seen these done in software. Obviously, these are not in the real world anyway. But they basically put a brain into a thing and then leave it for thousands and thousands of hours and days in a virtual environment, and it learns to walk. It's very, very clever. And it comes across, steps and things, and it has to figure out how to get across it. Sonic fire extinguishers, sound waves that extinguish fires. Yeah, I mean, it's a way of moving the air around, the oxygen around, isn't it? Which should, yeah, low frequency sound waves, I think they've done it with. Possibly they'll be able to do it with drones. Good. All good stuff. Right, let's clear this out of the way and let's get this neck built. So here we are, the parts we've got today. The most interesting one is a simple push button, which we'll be dealing with later in that bit. But first of all, we've got to put this together. This is exactly the same way as all of the other bits of these always go together. We've got the outer part, which this is going to go into. But into that, we've got to put the big blob and then the little blob. And then that goes in there. Like that. It's got to go the right way round again. Right, so that's going to go on that way up. And the cutout is at the top. So I'll put that through there so that sticks out the top. And then the post with the 3 screws goes in that way round. Just like that. And once again, I forgot to get the screws out before we do anything with it. So let's get 3 of those out. There we go. And we shall put those 3 screws in place. Should be in the right place, but it's not. Why is it not? Because I've not quite got that the right way round. There instead. Let's go for there. And let's put it in that one that's next to the pin. So I know it's got to be in the right place. That feels like that's going in somewhere now. But it's not. It is. Yeah, that's it. Good. So let's get the other 2 in place as well. And once again, these bits do need to be nice and tight because you don't want his head flopping around at all. A little bit of movement in there is obviously necessary for him to look around a little bit, but not so much that he can't hold his head up. Because he's got to hold his head up because that's the way he always works, isn't it? Move that out of the way so I can get to that one. Why is there another screw? Did that one not go in properly? That one is, that one is, that one isn't. So let's get another screw in there. Move that over there, out of the way of that. We'll go over here. There we go. That's the 3 screws in. So I'll get those all properly tightened down. Not going to be able to move that now as is until we get something a bit bigger with a bit more leverage on that. But that is going to be attached with 2 more screws. Going to need quite a few more screws actually. I'm going to need 2 more for this and 2 more for the next bit. Let's get those out now as well. Then that can be kept aside. I'm going to do this bit first as well actually. Put that in there. So it's going upwards. So that's got to go in there like that. Come on, through you come. You've got to go through so I know what plug you are. I think you're the only one left. I'll get that through there anyway. There you go. Then that will go into there. Does it matter which way round? Yes, it does. It has to be that way round. So there we have that. That will be the button that activates the sound. There we go. Right, so 2 screws are needed to attach this to the neck assembly that we've got. So that goes on there that way round onto the top 2 of those. One in either side of that. Just like that. So although this seems to be a big long neck, it's not. I think this is mostly in the helmet. And it's all covered up. So that's that, which has got some movement there. And obviously a bit of rotation there and a bit there as well. So that is then covered over with that. And the other 2 screws that I've got prepared already. I'll go over that and hold that in place. And there we have completed that stage of building Robocop. Not bad at all. I do quite like it. It's coming together. So there we go. That is that. So it's looking quite good from the front. From the back, it's obviously still all exposed. So this is going to be that's where that's going to plug in, and it's going to live up here somewhere on his back shoulder, I think. But not now. That's for next time. So for now, what's the other one? It's got to be the power, because that's going to the speaker. This is doing all the processing stuff. So we've got the switch and the power supply, but not quite yet. For now, that is another issue completed. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you for more very, very soon. Bye-bye for now.